Hello boys and girls, Busternaut here, and welcome back to another Armor Races video. So today we are going to be taking a goodbye with the Panther 1. What do you mean, Busternaut? Well, if you have been following Armor Races on their Facebook page, you will know that in the 2.1 update of the game, they are going to introduce the T28 super heavy, and they are also going to rework the Panther 1. Now by rework I mean they are going to add a new model to the vehicle, and it is basically changing from the Panther 1 Aus G to the Panther 1 Aus D, and it is receiving a new model with camouflage and everything. If you are interested and you haven't seen it already, you can go and see it on their Facebook page, as well as the new T28 super heavy tank, which will be implemented with the next update. So I think that's a pretty cool change. You know, it is refreshing the old vehicles. A while back they did the same with the Panther 4. They changed the model and they renamed the vehicle, and yeah, I think that's great. It adds to the old vehicles. I mean, this made me play my Panther once again, and made me realize something that we are going to talk about in this video. So the Panther 1, previously this tank was you know, almost a top tier tank. After it, the only tank which was higher tier than the Panther 1 was the Tiger 2 from the German Tech 3. But this changed though, because a few updates, you know, back we received the mouse, and now we receive the 100, and also the KV5 of course. Now what this meant was that vehicles like the Panther, like the IS-1, and basically some tier 6 vehicles, watch those flips though, we're going to struggle a bit, because, you know, before they were facing only tier 7s maximum, and now they are facing the new experimental vehicles as well, which is going to make their life a lot harder. And a lot of people were typing this on the Armor Races Facebook page and on various different places, but I didn't pay much attention because, you know, I didn't play all that much lower tiers anymore. I played only the modern tanks. But now, as I decided to record this video, I found it a lot harder to play the Panther than it was before. You could see me running away from the T100 like, I don't know. But we managed to take him out in the end with a bit of teamwork between me and that Pershing on my team. So that's nice. But there is the tricky part. So the Panther, you will do around 100 damage every time you shoot a new 100 or a mouse, and they have over 1000 health, so you have to shoot them 10 times and sometimes even more if they are using consumables, and they have to shoot you only 2 or 3 times in order to kill you. That's the tricky part. I mean, you are never going to win one-on-one against a new 100 or a mouse. So having learned this the hard way, I'm going to play this game like a support tank, like how you're supposed to play when you're lower tier. After all, I made a video a while back teaching you how to play when you're lower tier. If you haven't watched that video, there is going to be a link in the description if you're interested in having a look. But anyways, now I'm going to stick with my team, and you know, especially with the bigger tanks on my team, because they are supposed to be taking all the damage and I'll be just supporting them. That's my plan this game, and let's see how it worked out for me. Now, this type of play is really not my style, because I like to be aggressive, but it just doesn't work when you're in the Panther in that kind of matchup, and you're always in that kind of matchup with the Panther, because everybody likes to drive their mouse and their E100, and there's nothing bad about that, but as I mentioned, it is a lot harder for the Panther and all the lower tiers now after the experimental vehicles were implemented, and there they are, the whole of the enemy team. Luckily only that E100 is sticking his front out and he is not looking at me, and this is what you should be doing, just supporting your team. He wasn't looking at me. The KV-5 was taking all the damage while I was just putting shot after shot in that E100. But you have to be aware of one thing: the enemies will always take shots at the lower target and the easier to kill one. So for example, if I and that KV-5 are around the corner, the enemies will always shoot at me, and you'll see that happening in a bit. Now that person is going to put some good shots in my front there. And I'm going to return fire. Well, this is not the smartest play right now that I'm doing, but there's nothing else to shoot at, and I don't like sitting still, and I am missing that shot and he hits me. And right now, look at that, the 100 is right in front of him, and who is he going to shoot at? Of course the Panther. Now he tries to shoot me again, but luckily he misses and my team takes him out. So that's one thing that you should be aware of. And after getting tired of mouses and T100s kicking my ass like that, and also like that, there's more. In the end, yeah, there we go. In the end I decided, you know what, two of us can play this game. And what did I do? Any second now. There we go. Loaded up my mouse with the maxed consumables and you know, queued up in a game. I too have a mouse, you know. Hello, Mr. T3485. You're not feeling so clever, are you? It is so much fun when you're the top tier. Now let's see if there is going to be a difference between my game in the mouse and my games in the Panther. And by the way, I didn't play like 5 or 6 games in the mouse, and this is the best one. I played only one game and that's it. I'm showing you right now, so the results are not brilliant, but you will see what I mean. Look at that, 1400 hit points. The Panther only has 800, and when someone hits you in the mouse, they score like 150 and 200 damage at the most, and when a mouse hits you in the Panther, he scores 400 damage, because it is all fair, you know. But anyways, now we are on the mouse, and I don't care. As you can see, I'm not going with my team. And hello, Mr. Enemy Mouse, I'm not a little Panther anymore. Someone's firing at my flank, but I don't care. He's doing minimal damage, even though hitting me in the side. Look at that. This tank just take. Look at the amount of beating that this tank can take. And the enemy mouse is now dead. One shot in the IS and he's not feeling so clever anymore. And that Pershing who was shooting at me the whole time, the free damage is over. You better run. I did manage to put that one last shell, but anyways, my team is going to take care of him. And wow, we are alive. Despite taking fire from 3 different enemies at the same time, we are alive. That makes a difference in my opinion. Which vehicle is more fun to play? What do you think? Alright, one last enemy remaining. And yeah, the mouse is not as fast as the Panther, but you saw what it is all about. The Panther would never have survived that engagement there. And with the speed of this thing, the enemy will be that far before I reach him. And I'm also not familiar with this map, so I end up going all the way around, because I didn't know that those buildings blocked your way. And yeah, he ends up being in a hollow in the ground, and my team just finishes him off. So yeah, goodbye old Panther, and we are going to be waiting for the new model. Take care guys, and good luck on the battlefield.